Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. I want to have some iced coffee, but I want to have something to accompany my iced coffee. I want to eat either a cinnamon bun or with cream cheese frosting. So guys, let's make some. Let's make some, guys. This is my outfit of the day. This is what I look like today. So today's been an easy day. Hot, but it's okay. So guys, I'm going to leave you my recipe in the description box below. It's very simple. This is for a small batch. I also have for a large batch that you could make up to like 20 to as many as you want. So for the small batch, you're going to need 1 cup of warm water, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 stick of butter, 2 teaspoons of yeast, which I always equate rice. Okay, 2 cups of flour. All-purpose flour is fine. That's the one that I use, but you could use gluten-free flour, however you like. 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt, so basically a pinch of salt, and 1 egg. So guys, let me get these ingredients ready. But and this recipe, I want to add more flavor to it, so I want to add vanilla. I'm going to add vanilla to my dough. Yeah, basically that's all I'm going to do. Add vanilla, and I think I'm going to add, which I only had a little bit left. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to use that for the filling. Oh, yes. And for the filling, you are going to need cinnamon. Of course, you're going to need more sugar. I'm going to be using the... I'll let you know when I get that. Let me get the ingredients together, guys. All right, guys. Let's add the ingredients to the mixer. Milk. Remember, it's warm milk. 2 teaspoons of yeast. So this is 1/2 teaspoon. You're going to mix that good so it could start rising. And also for the milk and that to start activate, you need to add your sugar. So we're going to need 1/4 cup of sugar. So hold on, guys. I added a little extra because my husband has a very big sweet tooth. And I'm using my the whisk. We're going to let this activate. We're going to let that activate, guys. But I want to take it out of here, and I want to put it over here where there's no direct wind from the AC. And I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it sit there for at least 5-10 minutes into the yeast activate to make sure it works. I mean, you don't have to wait. I usually don't because I actually put the dough to rise. So we could do that. You know what? Let's continue because if I wait, I want to show you a different, I'm going to show you a different weight. I know it's going to work because I've done it all the time. Yeah. All right, in here, I'm going to change the whisk to the hook, and you're going to need 2 cups of flour, 1, 2. Also, I'm going to add my butter, and my egg. Let me crack my egg over here to make sure I don't get shells in there. And just mix it until the dough is combined together, okay guys? I'm going to put my milk away. And I'm going to put my yeast. I keep mine in the refrigerator. Okay. I put enough sugar in there as well. I want to add the vanilla. You can add almond extra, you can add pistachio extra, whatever flavor you like, guys. I am not going to measure the vanilla, I'm just going to add it. And my dough seems kind of loose. Let me scrape my bowl. Scrape your bowl, mix it together really good. I may have to add, I think I'm going to add more flour. I don't like it. It looks kind of way too loose. So, that's better. That's better. So I wound up adding 2.5 cups of flour. It's starting to get mixed nice and good. Yep. So make sure you scrape your bowl. But I got all my ingredients in there. Let's double check. Ooh, guys, the salt. See? Always go over your recipes, more than one, guys, so you won't forget. Just a little pinch of salt. When you use sugar, you have to use salt to balance that flavor. You could use sea salt or you could use whatever salt you have. All right, guys. Yeah. The milk, the sugar, the half a stick of butter, teaspoon of yeast, the cups of flour, the salt, and 1 egg. All right, guys, I'll bring you back. There she goes. All right, guys, I don't have a lot of the thing, sugar, brown sugar, but it's okay. I'm using this little bit that I have left. Then to that, I have, this is natural, the thick sugar, brown sugar as well. So we're going to use that. Remember, this is going to be for the inside of your, add more cinnamon. And then I'm going to take some walnuts. I'm going to chop some walnut or grind some walnut, however you guys call them. I'm going to do at least, I'm going to do enough. I like mine with walnut, and my husband, he likes the walnut as well, but not as much. Sometimes he prefers without it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half with walnut and half without. So I'm going to do about this cup. And yes, I like to do it thin. But you don't want to do it too thick, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do this. I have the dough sitting at the windowsill because the sun is hitting on that side. And I want it to rest a little bit. You're going to need a square pan or a round pan, doesn't matter. You could use anything you want. You know, just make sure that you're not using a cookie sheet because you need an edge on the pan because of the sugar and the juices that are going to flow. So guys, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to go grab the dough and we're going to continue, guys. Put some flour on your counter. You want to try to stretch your dough to keep it in shape, like, you know, square. So, yeah, guys. You don't want it too thin either. You don't want it too thin, but you don't want it to be too thick either. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys, I miss my big kitchen when it comes to do these things. See, it's not, I don't have any space. So I have to struggle here. Let me move my stuff around. Let me put this over here. But I always manage, guys. I always manage. That's one thing. Where there's a way, there's a will. However you guys say, where there's a way, there's a will. You know what I mean? All right. So, take your butter. Spray your butter. So guys, I'm going to spray this butter and I'll bring you guys back, okay? I don't know. I think I need more sugar. Because when you bake this, as it's baking and it's starting to release some of the sugar and it falls in the pan. So you want to make sure that you have enough. And guys, you could use this sugar, brown sugar, or you could use granulated sugar and mix extra cinnamon in there. I think that's good enough. You want to take it to the edge, all the way to the edge, but you always want to leave on this edge a space because you need a little bit of dough to seal it. So this is the one you're going to roll from that side way towards you. So you want to have this edge all the way over here on the end full with your sugar, okay? And then now you got walnut or pecans. I'm using walnuts. And a little bit because I'm going to put a little bit on the top. All right, guys, so you're going to start rolling. Make sure it's tight. Start rolling it from the outside towards you. All right. I could already taste this. Remember, the side with the walnut is always going to be thicker because it has more stuff in it. And when you get here, what you do is you take it and you bring it and you pinch it, okay? All right. I'll be back. I'm going to go grab some thread. Yes, you heard me. Thread to cut this. And I explain to you why. Regular sewing thread. Bring it through the knee. And cut them how thick you want them to be. Okay? But if you want to cut them even, go to the middle. It's a little bit hard because, you know, I'm just one person. Going to the middle. You cut it, okay? And then you figure 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's more walnuts in this one. So let me cut it this and I'll bring you guys back. Guys, here it is. I'm going to let them rest for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to pop into the oven. So I'll bring you guys back with the final results. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean this mess, guys. Oh, and the reason why I use a thread to cut it, you could either use a regular thread. Just make sure it doesn't have any coloring in it. This is a white one. Or you could use a flossed, plain flossed for the teeth. The reason being using thread or floss is because when you use a knife and you cut it, it seals it and it gets flat and it's hard for them to rise. So there you have it. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Guys, it only has passed about 15 minutes, but in those 15 minutes when I put the stuff in the oven, there's a severe thunderstorm going by, and guys, I've been dealing with, I had to wrap her to help calm her anxiety. And if you have a small dog, the best thing to do is to like hold them in your hand, give them hugs, you know, hold them tight. But they also need like I have a thunder jacket for her. I can't find it. My husband misplaced it and he's at work and I don't want to call him. So take a bandage, one of those A bandages that you use for your foot or anything, and wrap them and make them nice and tight, not too tight they can breathe, but tight enough that it's like giving them a big hug, and it will keep them calm. But guys, she was just under the bed scared, and I said I have to do something, and I saw the H bandage and I came with that idea. So it works, guys, it works. So the cinnamon buns are looking fabulous. Oh my God, I can't wait to enjoy them. All right, guys, let's take it out of the oven. I believe it's done. They've been there for 35 minutes, but I've been cooking it on a low temperature, 350. But yeah, guys, they are done. Oh my goodness. They smell so delicious. This is what it looks like. Ooh, just out of the oven. And this is the small batch. You guys can see the caramel. Let me bring you guys a little bit more. I will bring you guys close over here. So hold on. So guys, I am in my own premiere. All right, so let me bring you guys close to show you what this looks like. So let me bring you guys close. Yeah, guys, look at it. Look at it, guys. Guys, I don't have any powdered sugar. I ran out, so we're going to use, I got a little bit of cream cheese. I think it's enough. But then I have a little bit of the powdered sugar glaze here. We're going to add, it's not thick enough, but it's sweet enough to mix it in here. And add it while it's hot so it'll penetrate, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys. Oh yes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the cream cheese, and then I'm going to bring you guys right back, okay? Well, guys, I told you my cinnamon bun with walnuts. It's still hot. Oh my God. Mmm. Mmm. My iced coffee with coconut flavor. So guys, enjoy. I will leave the recipe in the description box. Easy to make, guys. Easy to make. All right. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy, And remember, guys, God loves you, and Debbie also loves you too. Guys, this is not a healthy snack, but once in a blue moon, it's okay to treat yourself. All right? So, bye.